I missed 3 shots.
Dang, 12 15?
Everybody good to roll?
You would have 40.
Facts.
Yeah, basically, you go to the line, it's a tie game.
Obviously, well, what were you thinking? Because that's a pressure free throw, and you just missed the front end. And then, if Indiana hadn't called a timeout, were you planning to miss a second one, or is that something you guys talked about during your timeout? And what's it like trying to miss a free throw? You did a pretty good job at taking up the time.
Yeah.
You know?
I wanted to make the first free throw, but Coach A told me the next play that I was going to get it back. And I saw on the defensive end, we got to stop. I wanted to go get the rebound. Last time I didn't get a rebound versus Texas, and they got the rebound. But this time I wanted to make sure I made up for that. So I knew the next time I came, I was going to be ready. So I knew the next shot, I was going to be ready to make it because I know me, I like the pressure. But the second shot, Coach A told me just to miss it. Make sure you get a good miss. I didn't think it was going to be that good of a miss. But, we got the win.
Unthinkable.
Is that weird, though, to miss a free throw on purpose?
Yeah. Bob can take all the questions.
Bob got all the questions.
Daniel, career high 12 out of 15. They obviously were focusing on you, but you still were hitting shots in heavy traffic. What was really going good for you today, and what did it feel like to have a game like that in such a high level game?
What was going good for me is that I wasn't playing weak like I usually do, because I would usually come in and I would have my main focus on just trying to go get the game. But this game, I kind of let the game come to me a little bit, instead of trying to go just take it, because, letting the game come to you comes more smoothly. So it just came smooth. It was like it just came out of nowhere, because every time I would touch the ball, I'd either, miss, get my own rebound, or I'd go up and get a foul.
This game, Indiana came in shooting better than 70% inside that three-point line. You guys gave them fits around the basket. What was the difference for y'all defensively against a team like that you knew had shot so well coming in?
I would say one of the main things was we had to run them off the line a lot to try to keep them from shooting threes so they wouldn't get hot as much. So basically we had to make sure they drove in, but we had to make sure we helped also. And our main focus was, trying to beat them on the boards, because if we would have beat them on the boards, we would have had, a better outturn of the game than what it was. But our main defensive focus was make them shoot contested jump shots, basically, and rebound the basketball and push out of the rebound.
Mason had 7 assists and 38 minutes, didn't turn the ball over. How would you assess your play today? And Dan, what did you see from Mason too?
I know that I ain't score as I wanted to, but I knew I could penetrate and get Dan the ball, because every time I drive, they was helping on me. So I knew Dan was going to be open backside. So I just wanted, I know my shot wasn't going today, so I wanted to find other things to do. I'm always good at rebounding, but I wanted to add assists to it too. So 7 assists to me, 7 assists, 0 turnovers. Pretty good game, but there's things I need to work on to get back in the lab.
That's great for me, because, Coach A vouched for this. He's like the leader in turnovers for the team in practice. But, yeah, for him to step up and have 7 assists with 0 turnovers, that's big for a game like this, and especially for him to come in, and grab a tough rebound like he did at the end, because seeing a guard do something like that, it shows how tough we are and how tough we're going to be down the stretch, because everybody's not trying to, leak out, get the game-winning layup. Everybody's trying to come in and dig down in, the trenches and try to get rebounds. And he was a real tough rebound. He got fouled on it, and he hit the free throw and put us up one. So props to Mason, because, he's a hard-working player, real hard-working player.
Mason, just what does this do for your confidence? You guys had an 8-0 run, 7-0 run. It was a situation where you guys were in the game, and it was a nail-biter, but particularly after the Texas loss, you look back now and think about the confidence and what type of confidence boost this is moving forward for you guys.
It's definitely a confidence booster, because in Texas game we learned a lot. I learned a lot. Just like today, last game I ran out trying to get the layup for the Texas game, missed the rebound. He got fouled, made the free throw, they won. This game, I made sure I stayed in there so I can help rebound. And this time, I got the rebound, got fouled, made the free throw. But just knowing that all the work we're doing, all the hard work we're doing in practice, the way Coach A and the coaches are pushing us is paying off as a young team. So we're just going to get better from here, just strive and keep getting better. Nobody's going to be perfect, but just make sure we play as hard as we can, give 100% effort.
For you guys was the bench production, especially in the first half. They had 13 points. It only had 12 combined the first 2 games, and it allowed you guys to, kind of hang in there and trade shots with those guys.
The bench came in and did what they had to do. They came in, they weren't, nervous. They came in ready to play basketball. And with us going down the stretch, that's going to be big with us, going further into our season.
The bench did good today. Gabe came in, hit a good shot, to get us some momentum going from the top key. And then Reggie, you can see flashes of Reggie rebounding, going to the rack N1. He does it in practice, so sometimes we know what to expect, so we hard on him. But Keyshawn, we know we're going to give him Keyshawn. Keyshawn can play hard, make open shots. And Desi, he's a hard worker. Like Desi, he's gritty. He loves to play D. He can score. He cares about the team more than himself. Like there's shots Desi can shoot, but he doesn't shoot, so he can get open. So our bench, just like playing against him every day, it's a grind. So when we go out, we expect big things from them too.
Day when Gabe hit a 3 just before half. Did you all know it was your day when Gabe hits a 3 just before halftime?
Gabe hits threes in practice, so that's really nothing new to us. Gabe, he's a hard worker. He always working on the shot, so he's going to be good.
Mason, I'm sorry.
Mason, the foul at the end, their coach called it a 50-50 call. In your mind, was it more definitive than 50-50?
I got fouled. I got hit in my face, but it's 2 different stories. You never know. So to me, I got fouled. It was probably 50-50 to him, but I got hit.
50-50 call because Mason came out with the ball, and
I clearly had the ball.
It is what it is.
You guys were up by 10. Indiana made a run back and got the lead, but then you guys kind of held it together. When you lose a double-digit lead like that, what's the key to not, panicking and realizing it's still your game too?
Oh, we learned that from Texas. We was up, they came back. We just didn't want that to happen again because the Texas game. We really felt like we was really hurt that we lost that game because we knew we should have won. So we didn't want that to happen again today. So we just wanted to pick up the 3rd win, just keep fighting, make sure we finish this game.
Can you ask the question again?
Well, yeah, you guys were up by 10, and I think it's mostly with the starters on the bench. Indiana came back and took the lead, and you guys were able to, come back and win. What was kind of key to that? Because losing a 10-point lead, that could be devastating to some teams.
Main thing we had to do was just stay calm, because like in the Texas game, we panicked, even though we were up in the Texas game, and we just let everything fall apart. We didn't stay together as a team. But this was a team win because they came back, they got the lead, and usually some teams, saying that we're young, I'm not saying that is a bad thing, Some young teams might panic in this situation, but what we did, we came together as a team, and that's one of our big factors for our team is playing together. Because if we play together, we can pull out any kind of win.